Hi, novel lovers and writers. It is K. Ro McCoy, and for a Sunday here in Los Reyes, it is very quiet, so I decided to shoot a quick update video. Let's see. I am in my bed, and I am about to start writing because this book is now full. It is full of juicy stories that I have started working on, and I need to put that all on my junk drive, which I do have, by the way. If you follow me on Facebook, you know that I tend to lose that junk drive quite a bit, but I do have it. It's somewhere in my bed, and yeah, I'm really excited to start getting these out. Most of them, story-wise, or that are completed, or one-shots, which is how I got started as an indie author. So that seems to be my go-to. This is for Nanowrimo, and I'm going to talk about this book a little bit more in my next video, closer to Nanowrimo. So, is it Nanowrimo or Nanowrimo? I hear both, so let me know. Are you a Nanowrimo or a Nanowrimo? Let me know in the comments. So, like I said, this is just going to be a quick update video. I have several stories in here, several works in progress that I would like to put on my junk drive and get started. And honestly, I wanted to give you an update. I always do. And I believe my last update talked about the breakdown of the stories that I have. Like I said, there is one story which started this whole indie author journey. It is for the most part done. I'm just not 100% confident in the first chapter, so I want to revisit that. And then there is one pivotal part in the story that I want to do extreme justice to, and I don't feel like I've done that. So those are two things that I'm working on with my very first novel. Now, my second novel is actually the first novel that I did for Nanowrimo, if you're keeping up. So that book really just needs to be edited, and I don't have money for an editor, so I'm still sitting on that. That's two novels so far. And then also, I don't even know how my mind works, but what happened is I created technically three other stories, but as far as Nanowrimo this year, I am going to, I have to decide which of those three stories I'm going to do. I think I have it narrowed down thanks to Unsplash. By the way, if you have not checked out Unsplash as far as photos, I strongly suggest you do so because they are amazing. And also thanks to Canva, I think I'm saying that right. Canva, I love Canva. I love Canva. It is the best layout site that I've used so far, and it's free. So if you're an indie author like me on a budget, you would love this website. Unsplash again is great for photography. They have amazing photos, and I'm really bad at giving people credit. I always forget to do it once I create my piece or whatever it is that I'm using. So I love Unsplash for that because it always reminds you that you don't have to give credit, but it is appreciated, and I want to let the photographers that I know that I appreciate their work. One thing I am noticing, and it's not just with Unsplash, but it's with several other sites where you can go and get free pictures to use for your work, they don't have much in the way of representation for the characters that I am creating for the stories that I'm writing. That is going to be an uphill battle. I'm pretty sure it's an ongoing battle now, and I personally would love to take the photos that I want to take for that. So on Unsplash, I registered, and hopefully I will become a contributor. I just need to find a camera. I need to find a camera and make sure that it's the infrared camera, so that way I can take the selfies that I want to take to create more of the images that I want, because like I said, they have a wide array of photos, but for my particular genre, for my not niche, is it niche or niche? I always forget. Again, let me know in the comments below. But I am looking for particular characters, and when I say particular characters, if you follow me at all on Facebook or Twitter, or you follow me on Instagram, you know that I write for girls like me. I write for women like me, awkward black chicks, awkward black girls. And I don't feel like there's enough representation for the fat, plus size, whatever adjective you want to use, black girl. And that is who I write for. I write for that black girl. So I want to take more photos, i.e. myself. I'm my own spokesperson. And at first that was something hard to get used to, knowing that, okay, people are going to view me as a brand, but at the same time I want to get these stories out. So I'm gonna put on my big girl pants and do it. And it's a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about it, but at the same time I'm more excited than I am nervous. And whenever I start an adventure, whether it be to travel or to write or to take the stage, if I'm more excited than I am nervous, I know I'm in a good place. I know the project that I'm working on or the work that I'm doing is going to have the desired result that I want when I go in with that feeling. So yeah, just to recap, because I kind of got off topic, this book is now full and I have to upload those stories pretty soon. What else? Oh, I think I'm going to narrow down the story that I'm going to do for Nanowrimo based off of photos that I received from Unsplash. I noticed last night that I found pretty much almost every single photo, with the exception of like one or two characters, I found photos that could represent locations and my main characters for one of my stories that is a work in progress novel. And I feel that that is the one that I'm going to use for Nanowrimo because it's the most ready. Like I literally have the story fleshed out, everyone. It is insane. And it started off as it's going to be one novel straight through. No, that's not what's happening. It's probably going to have a sequel. And so I feel that for Nanowrimo this year, that is a story that I want to work on, and I'm going to work with that. So just a general recap, I have my first ever worked on, my first ever novel. I have to get that edited. My second novel, which was my first for Nanowrimo, and again, it's done. It just needs to be edited, and then we'll go from there. And then my third, which is this year's Nanowrimo, and I already have the characteristics for all my characters, and I have photos, and I have layouts that I want to use on Canva for that story. So I'm ready to go, but I'm trying so hard to be a plotster, a planner for this year. I don't want to be a rebel and start writing ahead. So I'm just writing down general ideas, locations, and digging deeper into the story itself before I start writing, which I hope, fingers crossed, I hope it will help me, save me from the editing mayhem that I faced with my first Nanowrimo. All in all, I'm very excited. I have my Amazon author page now, which is looking mighty fine, if I do say so myself. My first book trailer, again, is up for Sweet Seducing Size, and if you haven't seen it already, I will go ahead and post that probably over here, right here. Looks good. Yeah, I'll post it right there. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to start blogging more about my experience and sharing more about my experience with you all on Instagram. And yeah, I feel really good about where I am right now as an author, and I have to take a moment to thank the two main groups that I'm in right now, and that is the Right Services, and I also want to thank Sprints and Spirits, because without you guys, I would still be a new baby indie author that's just trying to figure things out and just be overwhelmed and lost. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much in those two groups for getting to know me and still liking me anyway. And oh, one more thing before I go. I will post the links down below. Megawatt. Okay, there we go. That's my way of remembering. I am now officially on Wattpad as well as blogger.com, and again on Amazon. So I will post that, and then I do have WordPress, so that is 4 links that I will share with you all down below. If you're using any of those social platforms, let me know. And yeah, I can't wait to share more. I think there's one other topic that I want to have, but again, it concerns Nanowrimo, so I'm going to save it for that video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Continue reading, continue writing, continue loving the process. And I will see you all soon.